We go back with the next episode 9. So we've got a game here, our first European game against Sunspor. Can't say it, don't know what's wrong with me, but never mind. This is the team we go with, who switched it up to like a 4-4-2 to see how this goes. We'll try it. We've got Pearson, Ferguson, attacking forward, target forward on support, 2 wingers on support in Langer and Anthony, centre mid on attacking Garner, deep line playmaker on defend Weymouth. You'll see a lot of squad rotation here. Inverted wing back on support Williams, inverted full back on defend Aarons, 2 centre backs on defend the sweeper keeper, a balanced mentality, play out defence, low crosses, work the ball in the box, higher tempo, in transition, roll it out and counter, and out possession mid block, but we've got a high defensive line and trigger press much more often. So it's not the most complicated tactic. I don't know if it'll work. I want to try and get a bit more defensive kind of solidity, but still hopefully keep the amount of goals we're scoring higher. We might switch. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. We might change our tactic as we're going through the season. I think that's the interesting thing with seeing the gameplay more rather than just a full season with one tactic, which I do enjoy making those videos as well. But you can actually kind of see how I'm trying to tweak it as we go through the season. Maybe how my mind's working a little bit when I'm watching the games and that. But let me know what you think. 4-4-2's worked for me before, but we'll see. I did like the kind of Christmas tree type formation we've been using, so I might go back to that. We'll see how we get on. But I thought trying this in Europe, maybe a couple of games in the league, we'll see how it goes. And we've got to bear in mind this is a heavily rotated team, so we might struggle here. And that is not a good start. Innispard, he's just put one under the keeper. I didn't rotate the keeper, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. Should have saved that, really. Never mind. To be fair, I think we're in the Europa League, so the teams in this, there's some good teams, but they're not great. Even if we lost today, still think we'll qualify. Even with a rotated squad, to be honest, actually. Could be wrong in that, but maybe the play's not to rotate it quite as much, but we'll see. We still got Ferguson in there. Alanga, Anthony, Aarons, Patterson, still players who are challenging for first team places. But 40 minutes in, at home, we've had one shot and not on target. Maybe the experiment isn't working just yet. Maybe we're going to give the team a bit more time to play with this tactic. I don't know. We'll see. Please remember to like and subscribe as well. I hope you're enjoying the content. Let me know if you've tried any of the tactics out, how they went. And hopefully you're excited for the new Football Manager. It should be coming out in, was it just under a couple of months now? That's been given. I see nothing wrong with it. Ferguson scored from an Alanga assist. We're back in it just before half time. Hopefully that gives us that momentum to push on for a win in the second half. Let's see. I am just actually watching the Man United Southampton game as well while I film this. I don't think we're playing that well, but we're 2-0 up at half time, so hopefully we can hold out as a Man United fan. Let me know your thoughts as well, I suppose, on Man United. Ten Hag, I probably will touch on it in the videos a little bit, just because I'm interested in it, But I do not like the lack of sort of physicality and speed, I think, in centre midfield, actually. I think that's our biggest issue. We get that, and we push that defence up a touch. You could see some good things from us, but I just don't see it quite happening this season, unfortunately. Making some changes, bring on some good players here. Scott Fernandez, Savio, Mastantuono, Ballard. Need to get this win. Yes, and Andre Alanga using his pace. Can he cut it back to anyone? went for the shot. Keeper saved it. I think he should have cut that back to Pearson. Good young player. I wonder if Mastantuono will like this kind of system. Him being the main kind of forward player. Bruno wins it back. Nice. The Savio. Can he get round his fullback? He's having a go. He's crossed that over to Ferguson, who puts it in. 7th goal of the season. We're 2-1 up. This system, okay, probably hasn't worked out brilliantly today, but maybe we just needed the first team players to make it look a bit better. I suppose to test it properly as well. So, we'll see. I'm not going to give up on it straight away. Come on, Sunderland. 10 minutes to go. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target, 1.52 XG. They've had one more shot than us, but their XG is only 0.57. So we do deserve to be winning. Savio trying to get in. That's good defending from them. They're trying it's on the break. Williams wins it back. Can we just hold on to possession? Get into Savio. Go on, get round your fullback. He's cut inside this time to Bruno. Back to Ballard. He's hit that from way out. And he scored. First goal of the season. Belted that in the top corner, I think. To be honest, I didn't really want him to shoot there. But I was wrong. Great goal. 3-1 up. Looks like we're going to win our first game in Europe. That is not bad at all. We should be beating these, to be fair. And we didn't play that great in the first half, but I think once you've seen the better players come on, the system kind of showed what it can do a bit. Interesting to see it against better team. So stay tuned, because I'm going to show you 3 games in this episode, and hopefully this system works in the next game. Wish me luck. It's tough. We're up against Man City. They are level on points with us in the league, 5th and 6th in the league respectively. Playing at 5 back. Don't think Pep's there anymore. Can't remember who the manager is actually. This team will go with Mastantuono, Ferguson, Savio, Bruno, Rig, Elliott, Aaron Gioro, Ballard, Peters and Patterson. Looks to be fairly well balanced. Let's see. Let's see how this formation plays with pretty much our best team out. You could argue with a few positions, but it's not far away at all. And against Man City, this could be tough. Yes, we're at home, but we can get anything out of this game. It's a good game against Man City. Some really good players, haven't they? Still got Rodri, got Theo Hernandez there down the left, and Campia as well as the left centre backs. That's really strong. This is an early highlight as well. I was hoping it was just a kick-off highlight. This might not bode well for us. Man City look very comfortable at the back. Into Bernardo, into Haaland. He's got a runner, Enrico Lewis. They're just passing it around us. Haaland smashed it in. They are checking it for offside, but it looked okay to me. Yeah, goal awarded. Bloody hell, it's an awful start. Don't even think we've touched the ball before they've scored. Jeez, come on. Come on, Sunderland, let's get back into this. 8 minutes in, we haven't had any of this game yet. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target. Obviously scored with 0.56 XG. We've had nothing. And they're over a free kick here with Foden into Bernardo. It's far too easy. They're checking it again for offside, but again, it looked okay. Yeah, goal awarded, 2-0. That is far too easy. Maybe we've got to switch this tactic. Get at them, you know. We've got good players as well. You know, I know Man City are a level above most teams, but we've got the players that we can get at them, surely. You know, with Bruno, Riggs, Savio, Elliott, midfield. It's a solid midfield. Ferguson, Mastantuono up front. Decent defenders. So we're going to have a go at it. We might as well. We're 2-0 down. We're at home. We're going to keep the similar tactic, but we're just going to push forward. Get that defensive line higher. Get the counter press going. Let's start moving the ball quicker. Let's get a positive mentality. Let's hope that makes a positive change. At the very least, it's got to get us some chances. Some would say maybe a bit risky so early down to Man City, but I just feel like we've got to go for it. We're not going to win the game if we don't. Ferguson's had a shot. Good save from the keeper. Quite a distance out, but at least we've created something. Got a corner here. Harvey Elliott whipping that in. Good header from Man City player. But we've had a couple of shots, 2 on target. Okay, it's only a 0.1 XG, but at least we're doing something. Looks like they're trying to play out from the back as well, so I suppose pressing them might help. Might help us just sneak it higher up the pitch. Get some good chances, the momentum. Swung a little bit back with us, so that's good. Should have started with this tactic. He says when Haaland's racing in down the left though. Back to Ford and back to Bernardo. Oh, she's put it wide. Thought that was going to be another goal. Come on, Sunderland. Stantuono. Looking decent up front. Peters here cutting in with it. In Elliott. He skipped past Hernandez and Capier's got him though. That's the thing, isn't it, with Harvey? He's brilliant. He's just not very quick. Aarons is in though. And we've scored. Back in it. 2-1. Come on, Sunderland. 5 shots, or 6 shots, 4 on target, 0.92 XG now. Played well since those little tweaks. Definitely deserved to get back into this, get the goal. Just can we push on them? Can we keep Man City out as well? That's the problem. I feel like we're going to get another goal, but I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet this half. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see. Man City down the left here into Foden. Hernandez on the ball. We win it back though. Harvey Elliott. Mastantuono's ran away. Needs to come to the ball a bit, or that ball's got to go over Gvardiol. Doku's in. Great save from Patterson. I suppose that's the thing with Doku. I could be wrong, but at the moment his kind of end product isn't good enough, is it? I think City really... Well, I think we've got a problem down the left. Probably play Grealish, wouldn't you? But while Savio's injured as well, I think. They don't really have anyone who's going to create too much down there. Which is mad to say for City, but I mean, they could put forward down there. Bernardo or someone, couldn't they? So they'll be fine. Sorry, Man United are on the break here. Masraoui, he's put one wide. Blooming useless. Although, to be fair to him, I think he's played really well since he's come in. But Hernandez down the left here to Ford, and he's got too much space. Keeper's dived out the way by the looks of it. That is horrendous. Ah, man. We're going to have to make some changes, aren't we? Bruno hasn't played very well. Ferguson looks tired. Could bring Anthony on. Yeah, we get Ahmad up front, get Langer on. Probably get Scott on, yeah. Maybe change in defence. Maybe get Peters or Aarons off, potentially. Take Aarons off just because he's a little bit more tired. Might drop in rig. So we're going to have to change some of these player roles. So make a Langer an advance forward. False 9 there for Ahmad. Let's try this. Hopefully just bringing on some fresh legs will help. And like I said, we just couldn't keep Man City out, could we, for a half, unfortunately. 3-1, even though we've played okay. But yeah, we do deserve to be losing. If I'm honest. Sunderland, let's get a goal pretty quickly. Make it interesting. We have 17 shots here on target, 2.2 XG. We're over a free kick here though with Ahmad. What's he gonna do? He has smashed that in. Edison maybe should have got to it, but we're okay with that. We've got a little bit of a chance. Couple minutes to go. We have another got a highlight here. Ahmad over another free kick, I think. Surely he can't put another one in. Come on, Ahmad. Oh, Edison's saved this one. Just put it behind. Not a bad effort though. Savio over the corner. Lads just headed that over the bar. Thought that was going in for a second. Fortunately, that's the end of this one. We've lost 3-2. We did make it a game in the end. Played okay. We've got to remember this is against Man City. Probably the best team in the league. 3-2 defeat. Competitive. Is the tactic working? That's the question. Please stay tuned. We've got one more game in this episode. Hopefully it goes a bit better. Let's see. Being game against Cole. FC Copenhagen. We've tweaked the tactic a touch. We'll show you this, but let's see, there's a lot of our players wanted as well. And we've rotated the squad again. Hopefully this is an easier game for us. We'll see. I feel like we're going to need some of the big players off the bench again like we did in the first game against Trabzonspor. Name that I cannot say properly. Never mind. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. So what we've done is we've gone with a pressing forward in Pearson, and then we've made that support striker on attack. Dropped that one in. Still got the two wingers on attack. We've gone box to box midfielder rather than centre mid. Still got the deep line playmaker on defend. And then the defence I think is similar. Got inverted wing back on support. Two centre backs, sweep keep defend. But we've got the full back on defend rather than inverted. Balanced mentality. Play out defence, slow cross, the ball box, high tempo. Roll it out, counter and counter press. And then we're a higher line of engagement, much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often to prevent the goalie distribution. So we're going to get at them. We're going to take what we've learned from that Man City game and try and just get at teams a bit more with this tactic. And we've just tweaked a few little player roles. See if that helps. And obviously heavily rotate the squad. So bear that in mind when we're playing here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nice to get another win. Get off to a good start in Europe. Anthony there. They've got a highlight here very early. And Ahmad, he's in. Oh, he should have scored. Unlucky. Garner over the corner. Only 1 minute in. Looking for Fagan, but they've headed it out. It's a decent start from us though. We're away from home as well, so it's not always as easy as the home games. .11 in, 2 shots, 1 on target with a point. Oh, sorry, 3 shots, 1 target, 0.77 XG now. Only 50% possession, so which is fine. We don't need to have loads of possession. We just need to. Really, we need to win this ball high up the pitch and get at them. We're over a free kick. We saw Ahmad put one in against City. from pretty much the exact same position, I think. He stood over this one. Can he do it again? He can't. A little bit disappointing. But I suppose you can't put them all in. They have not had a shot. 27 minutes in. They're the home team. I think our tweaks to this tactic have worked so far. Well, they've got a corner. They're cutting in. He's been given too much time and he smashed it in. Ah, for God's sake. Literally as I'm talking about how well we're playing. There you go and do that. That's horrendous from us. We've only had 2 shots as well. Man, we're just putting ourselves under pressure this episode. It does make me think, I wonder about this tactic. I'm going to have a think about it before the next episode after this game and possibly tweak it. I'll see. Might just need to give it more time, but we'll see. Not quite feeling this tactic at the moment. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's decent, but yeah. And maybe the fact I've rotated the squad, that could be the problem. 15 minutes in, we're still 1-0 down. It's been a pretty even game, but to be fair, you've got to say, although we started very well, they've definitely come back in here and good for their lead, according to the stats. Have to make some changes, aren't we? If we want to get anything out of this game. Peters on. More size in defence. Got to get Ferguson on. We've got to get some goals. And who else do we bring on? Bruno, Mastantuono. We'll have Mastantuono for Diallo. Bruno for Ghana. Scott for Weymouth, I think. Yeah. That makes sense. Still some good players on the bench like Riggs, Savio and that, but Elliott, I think. We'll see. Come on, 65th minute. Come on, let's get back in this. At least let's get a goal. Make it interesting. Anthony over the corner here. Nothing, but it comes back out to him. To Peters. Dinked it over for Anthony for Ferguson. Oh man, they're saying that's an absolute sitter and he's missed it. God. Should be 1-1. Instantly with those changes, we're just getting at them as well. Just shows how big a drop off from our sort of first 11 to the subs can be, I think. Especially if we rotate the full squad. Ferguson's in there. He's missed another. Come on, Sunderland. Let's get a goal. Come on. We're definitely in the ascendancy here. We're playing far better than them at the moment. We've got a 2.47 XG and we haven't scored. Bit unlucky, to be fair, from us today. Stanwono back to Peters. Into Anthony. Into Stanwono and he scored. First goal of the season. Get in. Back 1-1. About 10 minutes to go. Can we nick another? Team's getting a little tired, especially the wingers. But Anthony's played really well today, actually. Bruno. He's just curled that wide. Unlucky. Come on, Sunderland. We've got a 3.09 XG and we've only scored 1 goal. It's going to end 1-1. That is a bit disappointing way to end. To be fair, we were the better team there. We just had that spell for about 20 minutes where they took over and got their goal. But maybe this tactic works. I'm going to have to think about it and I might come up with something else. I'll see. Have a look out for that in the next episode. Thank you for making it all the way to the end and I'll see you later. Take care.